Hey guys, Evan here. How you all doing today? So guys, this video is going to be just basically me. I don't know if we call it a rant or not. It's just going to be me talking and discussing a lot of new things that I've been thinking about that could help improve the state of arms. Because I know a lot of people are pissed off with the way Warrior is right now as an arms warrior. Our survivability is very low compared to most classes in the game. We have very little CDs to help us survive outside Die by the Sword, and not to mention we're having to use Whirlwind as a filler, which is completely stupid. So, my opinions I'm going to give you now in a sec, but generally all I feel the class at the moment, yeah, the damage is nice, don't get me wrong, executes a good damage, Whirlwind does a significant amount of damage, but it breaks the playstyle of ARMS. You can't play the main comp that ARMS has always played, which is KFC. So in a sense, ARMS has kind of changed completely from Mists of Pandaria, and it's just basically made the class almost redundant to a point. Like, outside of Mortal Strike and Colossus Smash, you're basically just spamming the shit out of Whirlwind. Your damage is minimal, you're waiting for your bleed ticks. It's almost like bringing it back to vanilla, basically changing us to a rep paladin. It's pretty stupid right now. It's like we have no abilities to press outside of Mortal Strike. So I don't know, I feel the class doesn't really have any ramp up once you press Colossus Smash. All you do is Colossus Smash, Mortal Strike, and spam Whirlwind. There you go, there's nothing to the class. They remove abilities like Overpower, which was a significant warrior ability from the whole game from the start. Like, they could have easily just removed the thing that makes it hit on dodge and just have it as an extra filler, you know? So that way you would have like something to hit after you have Mortal Strike, but they didn't decide to do that, they decided to remove it completely. So, a few of the things I wanted to talk about, guys, in this video is a few of the changes that I feel they can make to ARMS Warriors that would actually increase our survivability, make the gameplay more fluid, and at the same time not change the mechanics of the class, making us actually feel like we not Mists of Pandaria, nothing like Mists of Pandaria. They don't even need to bring back Shield Wall. They don't even need to do that. They just have to listen to what I say right now. A few of the suggestions that I think would actually make the class better. So, the first thing being first is they could also change the Mortal Strike Glyph. So what they can make the Mortal Strike Glyph do is they can make Mortal Strike cost no rage, generate 20 rage, and also give you 4 or 5% of your HP back. But if they don't want to make a glyph for that, they could also just implement it into the game as one of the perks. You know, the Sweeping Strikes perk that you guys know we all have. Let's see what we have. We have Rend at the moment, which is fine. I like Rend. We have improved Die by the Sword, which is good. I like Die by the Sword, and improved Recklessness. But we also have improved Sweeping Strikes. Now, what does the Sweeping Strikes do for us as a warrior? Nothing in PvP. Absolutely zero. What does it do for us in PvE? Probably nothing as well. I mean, it costs what? It costs 10 rage. Warriors in PvE can afford to spend 10 rage on Sweeping Strikes. You know, it doesn't need to be in the game. So what they could do is they could remove this perk and make an improved Mortal Strike. So Mortal Strike will then give you the exact same as I said, the glyph, makes it cost 0 rage, generate 20 rage, and also give you 4 or 5% of your health back. Now, if you got the Mortal Strike glyph, then you will have 10% more, which will probably make it about 6%, which you're thinking, holy shit, every time Mortal Strike 6% health back. That sounds awesome. It does, but people are probably thinking, well, that would be overpowered. No, it's not. Think about it. Fury right now has 2% every time it hits its attack. So it's 2%. So in 4 seconds, in fact, Mortal Strike is 5 seconds, 5.66 seconds, they can make 10% of their health back. Warriors as ARMS would only make 5%. So it's not OP at all. And I feel that would be a good change overall. What they could also do is, and just as my choice, they could also change the talents and make Slam baseline, and then put a talent in that affects Mortal Strike, like the way Fury has in Quenchable Thirst. The same thing, kind of, essentially, basically, maybe even lowers the cooldown a bit on Mortal Strike, making it 4 seconds like the way it is for Bloodthirst on Fury. That's just an example. But what I feel like is that change to Mortal Strike can make so much difference. But if they don't want to do that, what they could also do is, when they make Slam baseline, they could increase the rage cost on Slam, basically making it cost 20 rage instead of 10. But then remove the fact that it needs to stack and make it hit 150% at all times instead of stacking up like it does. Even make the rage cost to 25 rage, because then when you've got the Mortal Strike costing no rage, you've then got more rage to spec on Slam. Not only that, you've also got more rage for Shield Barrier, therefore increasing your survivability by a hell of a lot. And I feel this would be a welcome change for ARMS warriors in general, because of the simple fact that we would have something to use us, so we could actually sit defensive stance more, which would be freaking awesome, as you guys will know. But also, what you could do is, you could also make Slam do 2% of your health back, like the way Bloodthirst does. So that way, if you spam and Slam, you get some of your health back, something like that. That is also another option. Like, they could change that to maybe visualize the class or something like that. But another thing they could do, if you don't want to do any of that, they should at least think about making Slam baseline, is they could change Rage Regen. Rage Regen, I feel, would be better, just for ARMS only, making it a 30-second cooldown. This way ARMS would have more sustainable healing, which it needs right now, because Fury doesn't need it. Fury has Bloodthirst for the simple fact of that. Also, Fury has many other things, but yeah, they've also got, there's another gift that increases when you hit Raging Blow, you get extra healing, like 400% health, something like that. They could do that for a proc in. They could put a proc in when you go Mortal Strike. You when you use your healing or something, you get like 50% more healing or something stupid like that. Or they could just increase the healing on in Rage Regen and make it increase your healing by 60% instead of 30% where the curry is now. So it could be 20% you held back and the 40% over 5 seconds, which would help us quite a lot. They could do many things, but Rage Regen change would be pretty good. I feel that would also increase our survivability by quite a lot. The cool thing about all these changes that they could make, and these are all positive changes, none of them are negative. They wouldn't even affect PvE. They wouldn't even have to give us shield wall back, because I mean, we basically have the rage for shield barrier. That's the whole point. ARMS survivability right now is just completely naff. So I feel that if we had Slam as baseline, increased the damage up to 150, made it cost 25 rage at all times instead of costing 10 rage, we would then have more abilities to spam during Colossus Smash instead of just getting the one Mortal Strike in and 1 or 2 Whirlwinds. So you could do something like pop your CDs, Mortal Strike, Colossus Smash, Slam, 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 Mortal Strike. I feel that would be more efficient burst. You would have like, you would be getting 20 rage from your Mortal Strike. So charge, 35 rage, hit, auto attack, 40 rage, Mortal Strike, 60 rage, Rend, then you're down a bit, then you get your more rage up to 75 rage, Colossus Smash, 60 rage, pop your CDs, Slam, 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 Mortal Strike, and you've done a sustained amount of damage. Class feels more sustained, the damage feels more good, the rage cost won't be ridiculous because 25 rage, even 20 rage probably is better, because I mean Whirlwind is just stupid as a filler. You shouldn't have that. I mean, if you could probably remove Whirlwind altogether, I don't know, I guess in WS it's probably better to keep Whirlwind, but I mean, in general, warriors should be able to do good sustainable single target damage as any spec in the game, because every other class has that ability right now and we don't. So I feel that Slam as baseline is definitely one of the definitely recommended changes that you should make. But all of these changes all in all could affect the warrior class in a positive way, not in a negative way, and none of it would make warriors overpowered at all, because right now ARMS warrior doesn't even have a chance in duels. I mean, there's very few classes that can beat as an ARMS warrior in duels right now. But like, you guys are probably thinking Arena, but at the same time ARMS is pretty squishy in Arena. Fury is pretty better in Arena because they can just go defensive really well and it makes them more tanky. ARMS has to sit battle stance, and if we get caught in battle stance we're pretty much dead. So I feel like they need to increase our survivability all in all, and a lot of the suggestions I've made today are probably things that would actually bring the class back to where it used to be. They wouldn't have to give us shield wall back, they wouldn't have to give us second wind back, they would just basically make the class more survivability, which would then make the class feel like it's actually something worthwhile playing. At the same time, don't get me wrong, I love ARMS back, I always will. ARMS has always been close to me ever since I started playing the game 10 years ago. So I feel that Blizzard needs to make these changes, in my opinion, because at the end of the day a lot of it's just really bad. Oh, one more change I just realised you could change. You could actually bring second wind back, but what you could do is, right now, and this is probably just copying of Hunters, you could basically make it 2% of your health back every 2 seconds, like a Hunter. Pretty much the exact same, and then 100% health instead of 35%. So this would be not as overpowered, would make warriors not die as quick, and I feel would be a lot better in my opinion. So there's a lot of things to think about there, guys. A lot of changes that I feel that they could make to the game. I mean, obviously they could also make Impending Victory a 15-second cooldown, something like that. Just general things to make the warrior class feel more better as it is. But all in all, guys, I feel that warrior needs a lot of love, and at the end of the day, Blizzard needs to give us that love. because right now ARMS just doesn't feel the same as it used to. And an awful lot of people stopped playing Warrior because of it, because they were forced to play Protection or Fury. And in general, Warrior's PvP spec has always been ARMS. Sometimes it's been Protection, sometimes it's been Fury, but 90% of the time it's been ARMS. So yeah, that's my rant, guys. I guess I've been talking for almost 12 minutes now, which is pretty stupid, but at the same time I felt I needed to talk to you guys about a lot of these things, that because it's been annoying me a bit, I guess, in a sense, because I wanted Warrior to feel more better than it was, and I think they could do that just by implementing even some of these changes. So the overview is, guys, change Mortal Strike, give more rage, increase healing on Mortal Strike, change glyphs, maybe even bring Slam baseline, make Slam cost more rage, maybe change rage regen or second wind depending on what. Just basically all in all giving us more rage in general, something to more do to increase our sustained damage rather than just spamming Whirlwind. And all in all, I feel all these changes will be good. Anyways, guys, that's me done. I think I'm done with talking. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and enjoyed my little rant, sort of. And hopefully you guys will support me on some of these changes. You could even go tweet Halinka with this video, letting him know some of the changes that I might have suggested. That would be freaking awesome. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. And as always, guys, this is Evan out. I love you all. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one.